Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, please welcome your 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year. Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover ends up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, it's Flacco. Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're going to run here. Manunga. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running behind center with Swift. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samaje Piron on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Counterplay, Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Flacco. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This connects with Higgins. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. T. Higgins the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 7, Bears 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Williams to throw on first. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
To the ground, it's Monangai. Juke the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
On play action, Williams. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They still have 5 to go here, third down. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. You go play action with Flacco. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Flacco off the play action. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Try and throw it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ryan Rico on to punt. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Toss play, Swift. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now Williams. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. To throw, Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
Chicago.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by getting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Again, it's Manunga. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets them up with third and goal at the 5.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. On the return, this is Piron. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Flacco's going to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Right on the toss, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a chance to boost their lead. 2nd and 3 now. From the 39. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First down, Williams to throw. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
First down throw by Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
3rd down, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals with 1 final possession now in our opening half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Things going well so far. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
You know, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And go play action with Flacco. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! Bears say they got this one, and they did!
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing: ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
42-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 42. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
A gain of 4.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the gun, Flacco finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He takes off with it. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Flacco out the play action. Oh, he's going for it again. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
Bengals 14, Bears 6.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Swift gets it, going left. And they catch up to him, but huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going one again with Swift. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Swift. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Bengals and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Flacco's going to throw here on first. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
One of the hardest things to measure at that NFL Combine. Sure, you get verticals and 40s and bench presses, but it's hard to measure determination and heart. That clip right there, that was all about want to for this defense to get that sack.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They run with Swift. He finds space into the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line
He's
up
throwing for it! They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
2nd and 6 now. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down, it's Flacco. Hauled in left side. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Needed to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So out now comes the punter. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Williams on 1st down. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a piece as we get ready for the 4th. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Their punter making his way out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness, and his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
3rd and long for him here. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He tries to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running behind center with Swift. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll bring out the punter here, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Williams to throw on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run now with Swift. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Shotgun snap to Flacco. He's got it along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And they send a man in motion. From the gun, Flacco. Finds him over the middle. brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
They go play action with Flacco. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Completes this one to Chase. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trail by a field goal. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Short yardage run here for Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's brought down at the line.
Number 1, Jamar Chase. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
To throw. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing now. Try and push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. So that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.